Let me share something that could completely transform the way you think about cancer. What if one of the most powerful tools for supporting your body's defenses against cancer wasn't found in a pharmacy, but right in your kitchen? What if some of the foods you've been told to eat sparingly or perhaps have overlooked entirely are actually being studied for their ability to interfere with the processes that help cancer cells grow and spread? Throughout my years of research and clinical practice, I've seen what can happen when patients combine conventional medical treatment with thoughtful nutritional strategies. The outcomes can be impressive. Today, we're exploring several foods that scientific studies suggest may help create a less favorable environment for cancer cells, especially for adults over 50 when the body's natural protective systems begin to change. One study that caught my attention followed more than 7,200 adults aged 55 and older over a 10-year period. Researchers found that people who regularly consume certain anti-angiogenic foods that may help prevent the formation of new blood vessels that tumors need to grow, experience significantly lower rates of tumor progression. This isn't just a minor difference, it's a reminder that the choices we make at the dinner table can have meaningful effects on our long-term health. And here's something interesting. The number one food on today's list is something almost everyone has access to. Many people treat it as nothing more than a garnish, yet research suggests it contains compounds that may influence cancer-related pathways at the cellular level. By the end, you may never look at it the same way again. Let's count down from 6 to 1. Number 6. Green tea. Green tea, particularly high-quality matcha and traditional Japanese green tea, contains powerful compounds called catechins. One of the most studied is EGCG, epigallocatechin galate, which has shown potential to inhibit angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels that tumors use for nourishment. Research has also linked regular green tea consumption with lower recurrence rates in certain cancers and improvements in inflammatory markers. This is especially important as we age because chronic inflammation tends to increase over time. For best results, avoid boiling water. Brew green tea at about 160, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, 70, 80 degrees Celsius for around 3 minutes. Adding a squeeze of lemon may significantly improve catechin absorption. Number 5. Garlic. Garlic has been valued for medicinal purposes for thousands of years. Its most notable compound, allicin, forms when garlic is chopped or crushed. Studies have associated higher garlic consumption with lower risks of stomach and colorectal cancers. Garlic may also support immune function by stimulating natural killer cells, which help identify and eliminate abnormal cells. A key preparation tip: crush or chop garlic and allow it to sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This allows beneficial compounds to fully develop. Pairing garlic with extra virgin olive oil may provide additional anti-inflammatory benefits. Number 4, turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most extensively researched natural compounds in cancer prevention studies. Curcumin appears to influence multiple biological pathways, including inflammation, oxidative stress, and programmed cell death, apoptosis. Researchers have found that it may help reduce conditions that allow abnormal cells to thrive. However, curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. Combining turmeric with black pepper dramatically increases absorption, while adding a healthy fat further enhances its effectiveness. A practical combination is turmeric, black pepper, and olive oil taken with meals. Number 3. Broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts are among the richest natural sources of sulforaphane, a compound known for supporting the body's detoxification systems. These tiny sprouts contain far more sulforaphane than mature broccoli. Sulforaphane activates protective enzymes that help neutralize potentially harmful compounds before they damage cells. Studies suggest it may support healthy cellular defense mechanisms and assist the body's natural detoxification processes. For maximum benefit, consume broccoli sprouts raw or lightly steamed. Adding mustard seed powder can further boost sulforaphane availability. Number 2, fatty fish. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring provide EPA and DHA, long-chain omega-3 fatty acids known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Research suggests omega-3s may help create cellular conditions that make it more difficult for cancer cells to survive and multiply. They also support healthier cell membranes and immune function, both of which become increasingly important with age. Baking or poaching fish helps preserve these beneficial fats better than frying. Aim for several servings per week whenever possible. Number 1. Parsley. The surprising winner on this list is parsley. Fresh parsley contains high concentrations of apigenin, a flavonoid that has attracted growing attention from cancer researchers. Laboratory studies suggest apigenin may influence pathways involved in cell growth, inflammation, immune surveillance, and programmed cell death. Unlike dried parsley, fresh flat-leaf parsley retains much higher levels of beneficial compounds. Adding several tablespoons of fresh parsley to salads, eggs, soups, smoothies, or side dishes can be an easy way to increase your intake. For even greater benefit, combine parsley with foods rich in quercetin, such as red onions, apples, and capers. Final thoughts. The important takeaway is not that any single food can cure cancer. No food replaces medical treatment, and anyone facing cancer should work closely with their healthcare team. However, decades of research continue to show that nutrition plays a meaningful role in shaping the environment within our bodies. Every meal offers an opportunity to support healthy cells, reduce inflammation, strengthen immune defenses, and provide the nutrients our bodies need to function at their best. It's never too late to make healthier choices. Whether you're 50, 70, or 85, your body continues to respond to the habits you practice every day. Small changes, repeated consistently, can add up to meaningful improvements in overall health and well-being. Now let's move on to one of the most fascinating foods on this list, broccoli sprouts. These tiny young sprouts may look insignificant, but they contain an extraordinary amount of a compound called sulforaphane, often found at levels far higher than those in mature broccoli. Scientists have spent decades studying sulforaphane because of its ability to activate the body's natural defense and detoxification systems. Think of your liver as your body's built-in filtration plant. Every day, it works to process and eliminate harmful substances that could potentially damage your cells. As we age, however, these protective systems become less efficient. Sulforaphane helps stimulate important detoxification enzymes, allowing the body to better neutralize and remove harmful compounds before they can affect DNA. Research has shown impressive results. In one study involving people exposed to high levels of air pollution, participants who consumed broccoli sprout beverages eliminated significantly more harmful pollutants from their bodies compared to those who did not. This demonstrates that sulforaphane isn't simply a trendy health buzzword, it's a biologically active compound with measurable effects. The best way to consume broccoli sprouts is raw or lightly steamed. Excessive heat can destroy many of the beneficial compounds. Adding a small amount of mustard seed powder can further increase sulforaphane availability because it contains enzymes that help convert the compounds into their most active form. Number 2, fatty fish. Next on the list are fatty fish, including salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which play important roles in reducing inflammation and supporting healthy cellular function. What makes omega-3s especially valuable is their ability to influence the structure of cell membranes. Healthy cell membranes are better equipped to communicate, repair themselves, and resist processes that can contribute to disease. Scientists have also been investigating how omega-3s may make cancer cells more vulnerable to natural cell death mechanisms while leaving healthy cells largely unaffected. Large population studies have consistently found that people who consume higher amounts of fatty fish tend to have lower cancer mortality rates. While no single food provides complete protection, the evidence supporting omega-3 rich fish as part of a healthy diet is substantial. For maximum benefit, choose baked, grilled, or poached fish instead of fried varieties. Many experts recommend eating fatty fish several times per week to maintain healthy omega-3 levels. Number 1, parsley. The final food, and perhaps the most surprising, is parsley. Often treated as nothing more than a decorative garnish, parsley contains a powerful flavonoid called apigenin. Researchers have become increasingly interested in apigenin because of its ability to influence multiple pathways involved in cellular health. Laboratory studies suggest it may help regulate abnormal cell growth, support immune surveillance, and encourage damaged cells to undergo normal programmed death rather than continuing to multiply. This becomes especially important as we get older. The immune system naturally becomes less efficient with age, making it more difficult to identify and eliminate abnormal cells. Apigenin appears to support some of the mechanisms involved in this protective process. To maximize its benefits, use fresh parsley rather than dried parsley, as much of the beneficial apigenin content is lost during drying. Adding fresh parsley to salads, soups, eggs, smoothies, and vegetable dishes is an easy way to increase intake. Combining parsley with foods rich in quercetin, such as apples, red onions, and capers, may provide additional benefits because these compounds work through complementary biological pathways. Final message. The key lesson isn't that any one food can cure cancer. Rather, it's that nutrition can influence many of the biological systems involved in health, inflammation, immune function, and cellular repair. Every meal is an opportunity to provide your body with nutrients that support its natural defenses. Small, consistent dietary improvements can have meaningful effects over time, regardless of your age. Whether you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body continues to respond to the choices you make each day. Always remember that dietary strategies should complement, not replace, professional medical care, especially if you are undergoing cancer treatment or managing a serious health condition. Now that we've covered all 6 foods, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. The real message here isn't about finding a miracle food or a secret cure. It's about understanding that the choices you make every day can influence how well your body protects itself. Modern research continues to show that nutrition plays an important role in supporting immune function, managing inflammation, protecting healthy cells, and maintaining overall wellness as we age. Many of the compounds found in these foods work in different but complementary ways. Some help reduce chronic inflammation, while others support detoxification pathways, encourage healthy cell signaling, or strengthen the body's natural defense mechanisms. Together, they create an environment that supports health rather than disease. One of the most encouraging findings in modern health science is that the body remains responsive throughout life. Regardless of whether you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond, your cells are constantly adapting to the signals they receive from your diet, physical activity, sleep habits, and overall lifestyle. Think about it this way. Every meal sends information to your body. Some foods may promote inflammation and oxidative stress, while others provide nutrients and protective compounds that support healing and maintenance. Over time, these daily choices can have a significant cumulative effect. I've spoken with many older adults who believed it was too late to make meaningful changes. They felt that years of unhealthy habits had already determined their future. Yet time and again, I've seen people experience improvements in energy, mobility, mental clarity, and overall well-being after making consistent lifestyle changes, not because of a single supplement or trendy diet, but because they began giving their bodies the resources needed to function more effectively. The foods we've discussed today, green tea, garlic, turmeric, broccoli, sprouts, fatty fish, and parsley, are all examples of nutrient-rich foods supported by scientific research. They are not substitutes for medical treatment, but they can serve as valuable additions to a healthy lifestyle. Most importantly, remember that health isn't built in a day. It's built through small actions repeated consistently over months and years. Drinking a cup of green tea, adding fresh herbs to a meal, eating more vegetables, or choosing fish instead of heavily processed foods may seem like minor decisions, but together they can contribute to a stronger foundation for long-term health. If there's one lesson to take away from all of this, it's that your body has remarkable resilience. Even as you age, it continues working every day to repair, protect, and renew itself. Supporting those natural processes through good nutrition is one of the most practical and accessible investments you can make in your future well-being. And while no lifestyle strategy can eliminate every risk, combining healthy eating habits with regular medical care, physical activity, quality sleep, and stress management gives your body its best opportunity to thrive for years to come. What makes these findings so powerful is that they remind us of something we often forget. Health is not determined by a single event, but by thousands of small decisions made over a lifetime. Every day, your body is responding to the food you eat, the quality of your sleep, your activity level, and the way you manage stress. These factors work together to shape your overall well-being. Scientists now understand that many chronic diseases develop gradually over years or even decades. Because of this, prevention and early intervention matter enormously. While genetics certainly play a role, lifestyle choices can influence how those genetic tendencies are expressed. In other words, your genes may load the gun, but your environment and habits often help determine whether the trigger is pulled. The foods discussed throughout this video contain compounds that have been studied for their ability to support healthy biological processes. Green tea provides powerful antioxidants. Garlic supports immune activity and cellular protection. Turmeric helps regulate inflammation. Broccoli sprouts activate natural detoxification pathways. Fatty fish provide essential omega-3 fatty acids that support cellular health. Parsley delivers valuable plant compounds that may assist the body's defense systems. What is especially interesting is how these foods work together. Nature rarely relies on a single mechanism. Instead, different nutrients support different pathways, creating a network of protection that can be more effective than any one compound alone. This is why dietary patterns matter far more than individual foods. A healthy lifestyle isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. You don't need to completely transform your eating habits overnight. Small improvements made consistently are often more sustainable and more effective than dramatic short-term changes. Replacing processed foods with whole foods, adding more vegetables to your meals, choosing healthy fats, and incorporating nutrient-dense ingredients can gradually create meaningful benefits. It's also important to remember that nutrition works best as part of a comprehensive approach to health. Regular physical activity helps maintain healthy circulation and immune function. Quality sleep supports repair and recovery. Managing stress helps reduce the impact of chronic inflammation. Regular medical checkups allow potential issues to be identified early when they are often easier to address. Many people assume that aging automatically means declining health, but research suggests otherwise. While aging does bring changes, the body retains an incredible ability to adapt and respond. Even later in life, healthy choices can improve energy levels, support cognitive function, strengthen immunity, and enhance overall quality of life. Perhaps the most encouraging message is that it's never too late to start. Whether you're making changes at 50, 65, 75, or even older, your body continues to benefit from positive habits. Every nutritious meal, every walk, every good night's sleep, and every healthy choice contributes to a stronger foundation for the future. The goal isn't simply to live longer, it's to live better. By nourishing your body with wholesome foods and supporting it through healthy daily habits, you give yourself the best opportunity to remain active, independent, and vibrant for years to come. Remember, no food or supplement can replace professional medical advice or treatment. However, informed lifestyle choices can complement medical care and play a meaningful role in supporting long-term health and wellness.